Just go and do something. It doesn't matter what, you should just go do it. Kids just wallow in their rooms. Kids my age, feeling bad for themselves. Jesus, it's cold as fuck. I bet my hair is super messed up. And eating Cheetos. It's like you could be doing so much more with your existence right now, right here on Earth. The value is found in living, not in price tags. Don't be such a pussy. You know, I really just don't want to turn into one of these self-help gurus. I hate that. Like, I know so many kids in my grade who just sit home and do nothing. That's actually what they do. Nothing at all. Preachy guru people. I don't want to be that. I hate those people. These kids literally just binge Netflix and cake their controllers so full of chip dust that it has its own new layer of sediment. Y'all just call this the loser layer. No amount of possessions will ever be able to replace the pricelessness of a single moment. There's so much to see and do in this world. It's so full of intrigue and mystery. But instead of doing these things, the popular fascination is one of materialist nihilism. No matter how many temporarily cool items you may buy, it will never, ever, ever be enough. We're wired to be alive, not to sit in our rooms and act dead. We have all the best clothes, all the best chains, and the best cars. And thinking that you know everything. Like, I don't know anything. For me, at times high school felt like this sort of crypt of vague aspiration and confused motivation. Truth be told, I think some people don't actually want to do anything. It's comfortable, easy, and it's familiar just to sit and do nothing. I just like talking about things that I think are funny, interesting. The only problem with this way of living is that that person will never amount to anything. Or thoughts that I have. Like, what exactly is individualistic about having cross earrings, a perm, and liking Juice WRLD? I don't see it. I don't get it. Oh, I'm just trying to be different. I'm just trying to be unique. I'm not like everyone else. Well, congrats. You're different than all your classmates in the exact same way. You all wear the same cologne. Switch it up. A bunch of people being different across the exact same dimensions of appearance and smell. A true circle jerk. The lack of life structure and known objectives leaves kids without purpose or know-how. I don't want to be like a self-help guru. It robs them of the basic essence of human-to-human interaction and pushes them to anxiety and depression. Those guys, they're disingenuous. I mean, they are. I don't want to be in that category. Which also happen to be two of the most overused words in the English dictionary. I bet that by the time I'm 25, they're going to have a special medication that's designed for people with moderate levels of stress and anxiety. It'll be called AnXiEtY, specifically designed for people with moderate levels of stress. I'm concerned that this video that I'm making is not turning out the way that I want it to turn out. Because apparently, all normally felt human emotions must always be medicated and nullified away with pills and chemicals. The anxiety of living. That's what the problem is. Fear of actually having a life. I'm concerned that I sound like I know everything, and I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Inundated with all the drugs in the world and hyper-rationalism, a whole generation of children think that life was created unbearable. That's actually because no one ever showed them how to really live it. That's what the problem is. Instead, even before COVID, they were kept inside, isolated from their friends, trapped in a world just surrounded by blue screens and negative emotion. But it isn't fully their fault, because it's also on their parents. It's partially the parents' responsibility to help the kid launch into adult life successfully. And it's also their duty to not turn their kids into coke-crazed maniacs. Now that's the kind of thing even John Mulaney would consider bad parenting. I wonder if he'll put that in Big Mouth. Jesus, it's cold as fuck. Don't we look alike? I think so.